Kylie! Wait, what? What was that? Wait, did I just cut something off? Wait, huh? Wait, was there a sound effect? Whoa, wait, Twitch is glitched again! Oh, just there was a notification for something. Oh, God, die! Wait, I need to open some stuff up. Thank you. I'm panicking. Dashboard. Oh, wait, why didn't it play? It should be on both. Wait, hold up. I will fix this and then I will replay the thingy. I realize I've made a grave mistake. Okay. Mind me later. Activity feed. There we go. Yay! Thank you, Phantom! Okay.
I hope this helps.
Now, everyone that I'm yelling at excludes Phantom because I can't yell at Phantom. That's mean. Hello, cheese enthusiasts. Now I know about France's cheese consumption. That's crazy. I don't consume very much cheese. I don't like cheese. I guess the French wouldn't like me very much. A therapist needs to be cooked. And she needed a bicyclist. I said so. She said, thank you. Why are live streams appearing in English and I don't speak English? Not sure. I have the English tag. So you are very lost, Mag. Good luck, you yell at me. I can take it. No, you can't handle the truth. Also, are you guys voting for something? Why is this saying? Oh my goodness! I'm on this scene. Hold up. Wait, I'm so like, oh. It was fake. I'm a bit scatterbrained. I'm sorry. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Okay, we're back to the menu. Okay. Daijoubu. Lactose intolerance? I don't think cheese actually has that much lactose in it. Because doesn't it like ferment or whatever? Doesn't it like, you know how they cook the alcohol out? Don't they cook the cheese out? She links my channel URL! How will I ever recover? No, guys. Don't perceive it. I need my privacy. Why does this game not have sound? Okay, anyway, put this in. Why on the right side today? Because I believe it's because the chat says all the voting thing is on the bottom right, so I think I should go on this side. So I moved everything around. Yeah, I'll try to understand something. What language do you speak? Oh, wait. I need to put on a customer service voice because not everyone can understand my accent. What language do you speak, Mag? Was that even... Did that sound any different? Did I just speak slower? Maybe I should speak in my debut voice when I tried to be friendly to the Korean movies. I can't tell the difference. To be honest, me neither. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I ended up sleeping. I think at the beginning of next week, I will kind of be dead as well. I guess I'll just explain why. Basically, you guys know how I do a lot of maid duties, and it's basically because I have one full-time maid duties, and then I have a part-time maid duties, and then I stream, and then I also work on my hobbies, you know. Not a workaholic, I swear. But promise. Yeah, but I kind of had too much on my plate because I need to finish a lot of stuff before the end of the year. So I haven't gotten a lot of sleep this past week, 2 weeks. So I finally crashed yesterday, but I got some extra hours of sleep, so I'm okay for this stream now. But if things are a little quiet, I'm gonna try and stream more because I'm technically on break for a little bit. And it's Christmas, so I want to celebrate with you guys. Yeah. like teachers will let you quit previous one when you went full time. So I used to have technically my thingy, and then like a few part-time jobs, and then I switched two of the jobs to a full-time job, and then I dropped one of the thing. It's a whole thing. Normally, really, I like to min-max my time, but I also do it too much in that I don't really have. If anything is unexpected, it kind of throws everything out the loop. Yeah. Yeah. But one of them is schools, I like it because it's just fun and I feel like I'm growing and learning a lot from it. So you guys don't have to feel bad. This is 100% my own choices. If it isn't the consequences of my own decisions. Nowadays, so hard to find a job nowadays. You're holding all the jobs. No, I swear, no. I'm just emotionally attached to some as well, cause people are nice and like I feel bad. I'm emotionally attached to people. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to having a break though. Hi, Kurodo, how are you? But yeah, that's why I've been sleepy and kind of tired recently. Glad to get your rest. Yeah, and today it was so warm, but I have aircon on, so it's okay. But welcome to Therapy Simulator. If you have seen the pinned tweet, it is an interactive game. I believe it is working because it was a tick mark. But if you use !therapy, you can join in the game somehow. I don't know too well. I just saw that this game had a Twitch interaction and I was curious. And, oh, it might be later. We're still in the loading screen, so I don't think it matters yet. And if you do !choose, you can choose something. AI generate? I don't think it's AI. I don't think so, at least. Yeah, assume it works within the game. Once again, I judge purely on the name, so I know nothing about this game. New game! I thought it was just like a submission. I'm pretty sure, isn't it just a submission? I thought it would be like the... Okay, where the game sounds at. Oh, I turned it off because I was trying to listen to something. Oh, Matthew, thank you. Wow, my notifications are working today. Let's go. I fixed it. Thank you. Okay, guys, welcome to my office. Well, I have neighbors. How do I know what room is my room? 2 elevators? Fancy. 26 meters? Ooh. Those are cherry blossoms. Or mayhaps plum blossoms. Secretary? Accountant, storage room, marketing manager? Assistant why does the intern have an assistant? How can you be an assistant and an intern? So is this an intern for the assistant? Wow, this job's crazy. The hierarchy be crazy. Is very normal for a therapy? Or is this just like different people's jobs? Is this all one business? Am I an employee or do I own my own therapy? Sorry, I've never been to a therapist. Hangout lounge? Oh, so I'm guessing this is one office and this is just my like room. Wait, this is a waiting room. Where's the rest of the workers? On bet it's a break day. Bet I come in extra early because I'm a studious something. I am something. I believe I am the therapist. Because this is therapy simulator. Am I getting therapy? Is this all a hoax? Is this just a big hoax? To get therapy? Was it chill? Am I waiting? Thank you, Trouble! Ladies and cutest, I can't believe I get to watch the Majestic stream on Thursday night. Our kids are happy. Hey! I stream most Thursdays, okay? This isn't a rare occasion. As a therapist, I'll show you guys. I good at therapy. He has imposter syndrome. I know all about syndrome. It's that evil villain from the Incredibles movie. I still don't know what this integration does, okay? Hold on. It will eventually work and then we'll all be like, oh, that makes perfect sense. You can come imposter syndrome. You can come 9 a.m. Identity crisis. 10 a.m. Start day. Oh, I'm a fresh graduate. Oh, day started. Escape. Alright guys, you have to hear my new keyboard. Hold up. I need to go to a different tab. Look! My keyboard breaks, so I got a new keyboard. And this keyboard was recommended by, one of the ASMR artists that I like listening to had it in her stream. And so I bought it, because I was influenced. Wow. It sounds like rolling dice is hee, right? Rounds are just I actually don't know. They're blue. They're like, I think they're supposed to be creamy ones. It's the Aura F75. Aura. And it's the whatever the blue creamy ice switches are. They're not actually blue switches. It's like the name for them is blues, but I don't really think they're blue. Horse head? The horse guy does need. Okay, guys, take your votes. Is that the guy with the identity crisis or the imposter syndrome? He has identity crisis and he thinks he's a horse. Has he played Uma Musume? And I'm pretty sure that guy thinks he's a doctor. Is this gonna be a reverse Unicard? Is this guy gonna be like, welcome to therapy? I'm like, no, but you'll hear I'm the therapist. No, I'm the therapist. No, I'm the therapist. But Jack Horseman, I actually never watched it before. Yes. Patients will sit down in the waiting room, then you can invite them to the therapy session. Who did we have first up? We had imposter syndrome. Okay. No, Jack. What? Huh? What does? If you say no Jack, that implies that Bojack means something. What is a Bojack? That's prejudice, and it's my brother with the horse head. How can he see? Actually, no, I know. I've seen these masks in real life. It has like the eye cut out. Oh, he does have an identity crisis. I'm correct. Hello, Johnny Sims with imposter syndrome. Please come in. You have 2 sessions for today. Have a seat across from your patient. Talk to the patient about their problems. You can treat them however you like, but remember, your decisions will matter. My decisions always matter. Which chair do I take? Do I take this chair? Because he's sitting there, I assume I take this chair. Hello! The doctor is in! Wait, are you guys voting? Wait! Is this what it means by like you guys take a Wait, let me make the decisions. I don't want you guys to vote for everything and then I'm just what am I, a reader? Hold up. My face is too big. No. Now it looks like I'm the person who's saying all this stuff. I swear, I don't have imposter syndrome. It looks like that musician YouTuber. That could be anyone. Oh wait, is this... Oh wait, you guys are purely providing suggestions. I do not need to consider your input if I do not think it is valid. Oh, you know what? Impress me. Yeah. See if you can figure out what is the best option because I have the correct answer. I am never wrong. These are references. This looks like Mr. Worldwide. You know, that would have been a better person to think that you were going to, imposter syndrome. Impostering? Anyway, do you guys see the bar at the top? I am a fresh graduate. I must maintain good No, I think you have to maintain neutrality, right? Is that the word? Neutral stance? I don't know. That sounds legit. Because as a therapist, you're supposed to understand and observe and point to people towards understanding themselves and not direct them into making any decisions. Unless they're gonna commit a murder. Then you need to report it, I believe. Once again, never been to therapy. This is purely what I've learned from reading books. Sorry, manga? Oh, life update, guys! You know how I have a phone purely for TikTok? I now also use it to read manga. That is character development. Anyway, enough about my character development, because I'm mentally sane. Johnny Sims has a lot of issues. Well, let's talk about that, why don't we? Can we lobotomize him, though? Oh, he already shaved his head. All prepared. All prepped for surgery. You're a freshman, why do you keep asking questions? Doubting Johnny Sims' identity? Well, you should. That is the first step, oh young Obi-Wan. Never watched Star Wars. That is what I've discovered. I think that's how it goes from the memes that I've seen. Anyway, Johnny Sims says, I've been a doctor, a police officer, and a construction worker, but nothing feels right. Unless you're that one person that's using those like Facebook I like Facebook memes, leave me a line. Facebook posts, you know, like the one person all your Asian parents compare you to. The guy that was like an astronaut, a doctor, and a lawyer or something. Okay, how old do you think this guy looks? He has some... either he's kind of old or he just frowns a lot. But he's not frowning right now. So I think he's old. When do you start getting... when do humans start getting wrinkles on their forehead? Like 50? 50 something? He's probably like 50, right? Early 30s? That's what people look like in their early 30s? Well, hey there, humans. Okay! So, if he's in his 30s, doctors, at least in using my standards, 7 years. Police officer, you need to do police academy, then you need training. To become an adult officer, I would say it takes around 5 years. Construction worker, you don't need any training for that, technically. Unless you do a trade course, an apprenticeship, which may be 2 years, and then you kind of just get the title. Today I went to the mass. 7, 5, 12, 14. 14 years in the workforce. When do people start graduating? Like... What? How old are people when they finish, like, high school? Like 18? So... 16? Graduated high school at 16? Oh! Okay. Okay, so that is highly possible. Okay, that is possible. If this guy has alpha grind mindset. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to use those words in that combination, but yeah. Alright. I've been a doctor, a police officer, a construction worker, but nothing feels right. If it sounds like you're searching for you truly belong, stop whining and just pick something already. What do you think is driving you to keep changing the careers? Oh yeah, we have to make them realize it themselves rather than making assumptions. Wow! 60% of you guys got that. What do you think is driving you to keep changing careers? Maybe I'm running for something instead of towards it. You're trying to avoid failing at something that you truly care about? That's pathetic. Just commit to something for once. Commitment issues. What are causes for commitment issues? That kind of self-awareness is actually really valuable. Oh, commendation. That always good. That's why I wanted. That's the experiment that I wanted to do when I was in high school. That the teachers didn't like because they said it was not ethical. I wanted to test kids on positive and negative reinforcement. But looking back, then that's true, cause negative reinforcement Not implying anything. That kind of self-awareness is actually really valuable. Well, you would choose 301. A 1 is actually pretty good, but I feel like he had to figure out why he's running from it to be able to stop, right? I feel like we're fishing. We have to use the right bait. I feel like 3 is better. I guess I feel like I'm pretending in every job. Oh wait, is this the guy with imposter syndrome? Oh wait, why did I totally go into like, I thought he had oh wait, this guy actually has like actual issues that is not memed. Oh. Wait, I gotta look in, guys, I gotta look in. Like, this is legit imposter syndrome, which I like understand. Oh no! Wait! This too deep! I thought this guy was gonna be like, oh, I don't know, I think I'm a doctor, so I am a doctor. What happened to my cool Spider-Man theory? I gotta sleep talk, exactly. Subtlety is the key. I'm gonna think of how AI will respond. No, that's not how you play these games. I always assume and read things out how I think they would read it, and then it never is correct. You ever like play like a visual novel game and you pick an option and it's like you think they're saying it in a nice way, like you could do better, but then they end up going like you could do better, and I'm like, that's not what I meant. Maybe he is pretending. Maybe are we being gaslit now? Guess feel like I'm pretending in every job. What would help you feel more authentic in your work? You're being ridiculous. Everyone seems unsure. They should at least mix up the replies. 2 is obviously not great. Feeling like a fraud doesn't mean you are one. Oh, that's deep. No, but your feelings are always valid as well. What would help you feel more authentic? I don't want to disregard someone's feelings. Every time I start feeling competent, I doubt myself completely. I relate, I understand. 1, when your doubts start creeping in, does this pattern appear in other areas of your life? Maybe you doubt yourself because you know you're actually failing. 1 specific moment when the doubt starts creeping in, start feeling competent. I doubt myself completely. Doubts! Debbie Doubter. Does this pattern appear in other areas of your life? Maybe you're just a failure. Ever considered that? I'm glad we all agree this. Let's identify 1 specific moment when that doubt starts creeping in. When someone compliments my work, I assume they're just being nice. Oh! It's just classic case of trust issues. Your accomplishments are real even if you can't see them yet. Wait, did therapists give you like positive affirmations? Is this a natural thing? My only doses of positive affirmations is every once in a while I watch an ASMR and it has it in it. Choose 1. Maybe they're just being nice because your work is mediocre. Okay, no, that's definitely not the option. What evidence do you have that they're not being genuine? I feel like if you say that, it's kind of like you... that's invalidating feelings again, right? I'm leaning towards 1. Your accomplishments are real even if you can't see them yet. I'm a firm believer that you just have to do better than what you did last time. You just have to improve yourself. And comparing yourself to others is not a good thing to do. What evidence do you have that they're not being genuine? But I feel like once you start like getting someone to like dissect their interactions with each person, it can cause them to spiral. Cause I've spiraled. Maybe this is just like a very introverted, I don't understand social cue thing. Right. Wanna find evidence. Yeah, it's a feeling. How would you find evidence? too much of a pushover. Am I validating this guy's feelings too much? Your accomplishments are real even if you can't see them yet. I want to stop believing in myself for once. Yeah, that's a good goal to have. Maybe there's hope for me to change this pattern. Try not to waste this opportunity I'm giving you. Well, what is the superiority complex? I keep track of your wins, no matter how small. As long as you improve on the you were yesterday, that is a win in everyone's book. I'll see you next week with my progress. Yes, Johnny Sims. I wish you the best. He seems familiar from somewhere. What is he supposed to be referencing? Remember, who is your master? I fully helped that guy. I was so therapied. I therapied so good then. The goal was for him to be completely destroyed. No! Then we would be bad at our jobs. I just graduated. I'm not trying to lose my license. Next! Identity crisis, sir. Nathan Jones. Welcome. Please take a seat. Either here or here. Further here. I kind of want to see if you can, where you look when you lie down. Like, would you be staring straight at the ceiling? We should put like a pictures on the ceiling. We should put a nice collage there. Sorry. Privacy. Very important. Ooh. That is the weirdest combination of things ever. Is that not a fire hazard? A cacti next to a fern. Bob? We can't escape Bob. Bob, what are you doing there? No, you know, if it was fine art, it would use Renaissance. You know how I love the Renaissance. If I truly could choose a painting, it would be a Renaissance painting. And that's how you know. It needs more chiaroscuro. Is that milk? I believe so. Why would you put milk next to a heat? Oh, it must be a French. They're making cheese. Understood. Hey! You don't understand. Oh, you guys bullying me because I haven't drawn in a little bit. I'll get around to drawing. When was the last time you guys saw me draw? The relay? It looks too underfed for Bob. Yeah. I'm sure this looks like an old picture of Bob. Outdated. Mian's birthday? No! I drew for the relay. Wait, was Mian's birthday after the relay? I had no concept of time. Mian's birthday then. For real? I'm not sophisticated enough. No, I am elegant! I'm probably gonna say elegant a lot. I've been reading a lot of Spy Family. Oh, sorry to keep you waiting while we dissect art. How may I help you, good... What's his name again? Nathan? Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. I have the perfect solution for you. Have you ever heard of cosplay? No. Better yet, have you ever heard of furries? Actually, horses are pretty cool. Uma Musume are very trendy right now. You'd be very popular at anime conventions. Just saying. Have you ever considered being a weeb? He's a content creator. What do you mean? Wait, are these all references to like internet cultures that I'm not part of because I'm not weeby enough? You think if I could petition hard enough, I can get added in? Actually, my design would be really hard. Just chuck full horns in and give someone with If I had a mental illness, what would it be? Delusion. She'll awaken her inner apple in all states except physical. I am a wolf. Oh! None of these answers are correct. maybe you're just wrong. Okay, wait, hold up, guys. I gotta read it. You gotta wait for me to read it before you make decisions. Jumping to conclusions much. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. Why do you think the mask changed how people treated you? That's what the hiding behind a costume to feel important. As a cosplayer, I say, yeah! You party pooper. That sounds like you've been feeling invisible for a long time. Okay, so this is the conclusion. I'm treating this like I would be playing Ace Attorney, okay? This would be one of the options or like reasons for number one. So I'm gonna pick one. Why do you think the mask changed how people treated you? I will bully at least one person in the stream, except for roomies, don't worry. I'll bully at least one patient because I'm curious about how it'll be. I just need someone stupider looking because now I suggested cosplay to this guy and Weebury, and now I feel emotionally attached. I hope... What's his name again? Nathan? I hope Nathan does well. Yeah. Alright, guys. You guys can vote for one person to bully this stream. You gotta tell them while they're in the waiting room before I get emotionally attached to them. I get emotionally attached to humans easily, okay? Nathan Jones, good one! Okay. Why do you think the mask changed how people treated you? I'm not really sure, it just felt different when I wore it. Okay, maybe you're acting differently then. Baldy, cause bad. If there's a sheep, we can't bully any sheep though, cause my best friend's a sheep. Wait, is that something that you can have an issue with? If you're too much of a sheep, which is like an English saying for like having no backbone or not making your own decisions, is indecisive an issue? People can be indecisive, right? Is he bald underneath the mask? Oh, maybe you just need a good toupee. I'm not sure, it just felt different when I wore it. It's okay to explore what makes you feel more confident. Have you tried connecting with people without the mask on? Normalize wearing horse masks until it becomes his real identity? You guys just want to support him wearing a mask. Well, to be fair, I support individuality, so I will go with that. Even though... Don't let society hold you down! You know, if you want to be a horse, be a horse. I guess I just wanted someone to notice me for once. What could you do to feel noticed without wearing the mask? No. That's how you get the people who dress up like clowns. That's how you get those people who just walk around with no shoes and no shirt. That could be an Australian thing. Please confirm that you guys have those as well. I'll just be drinking my bubble tea on the side of the road, and it'll just be a guy walking across. And that's perfectly normal for sometimes. We call them vagrants. We don't really wear shirts and ties. What? And people throw a fuss when all those animatropic animals like in Zootopia aren't wearing fully clothes. You see all the discourse how all the animals wear clothes, so they're like, does that mean that Gary the snake is not wearing any clothes? It's the same discourse as why does a dog have a pet dog in Disney? What's his name? Pluto? Why does Goofy have a dog named Pluto? Yeah, is that a Lucaweeda in a wool robe and shoeless? Wait, so was he cold or hot? Temperature-wise, I don't know. People who go shoeless have a lot of trust. Maybe I have trust issues, cause I would never not wear shoes. I really like shoes. Oh, you guys don't have it. I don't know what the actual word is, but in Australia we call it bindies. But they're like these seeds that are basically like balls with spikes on them, and then they're like small seeds that are in grass. So you know how like in the movies and stuff, they like run through open grass fields, and they're like, wow, the grass, running through barefoot in the grass makes me feel so free. You can't do that in Australia because you'll get stabbed and it hurts a lot. But yeah, kind of like thistles, I think. It's kind of like how when I was younger, I watched all those movies, and then like the fall, or as the Americans call it, autumn, they like jump into a pile of leaves, but you can't do that in Australia because sometimes bugs are in there. And I guess Australian bugs are just on a different level, where it's a natural concern. Oh, there was that weird video that was going around viral a while ago, and it was like a guy holding a octopus, and it went viral because people were like, wow, that's such an interesting looking octopus, and then everyone else down under was like, wow, that guy's probably dead now, unless he managed to find a doctor in an hour. It was like one of the deadliest octopi. Did you guys see it? It was like the blue ring, right? I think. But you guys would know because I've done an Australian Danger stream on the YouTubes. While you're there, check out my new cover. Oh wait, Nathan Jones. Stop whining about being invisible and do something about it. Wanting to be seen is a completely normal human need. My goal now is to make him maintain the horse mask because there is much worse things to wear or not to wear or do for attention than have a horse mask. Well, thanks. Sometimes I feel like I'm crazy for feeling this way. You're not crazy. Thank you for teaching us not to touch blue things, yeah. Only purple and pink. They're the valid colors. Hee hee. You're not crazy, Nathan. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room of rats. The mask makes you feel powerful, like I'm someone worth noticing. How powerful? How powerful? That is the real question. Is the power you feel real or just an escape? Ugh, that's too real. Needing a mask to feel important is honestly just sad. No. That's not true. Are we talking a metaphorical mask? Because that is also a valid response. What activities make you feel confident when you're not masked? Oh, we trying to give him other hobbies? I kind of want to know what his other hobbies are. Quick! Maybe he likes games. Maybe I can convince him to join the Weeb life. Have you considered League of Legends? Sorry, I'm supposed to be helping this guy. I used to enjoy painting. Oh! Have you seen? What do you think about this artwork on our right? But nobody ever cared about that. Oh, the toxic route. I think he needs to be seen. Have you considered being toxic on League of Legends? Well, I feel like he just gave me the side eye. It is a valid response! Would you consider showing your art to a small group? No, I feel like that's brave. Have you considered being a VTuber if you like wearing a mask? and drawing? This sounds too familiar now. Imagine this gets clipped and joins that random discourse that's been happening on the VTuber Twitter recently. Painting sounds meaningful. Maybe you could share it with others. Of course nobody cared. You probably weren't very good. Someone said that to me once. I remember the first time I posted art on DeviantArt. It was a chibi drawing and someone said it looked like a potato. Luckily, I'm fueled by spite. To be fair, they were correct. It was very true, but you know, technically if you look at it, chibis all kind of look potato-y. Some people like potatoes. Just saying, potatoes really like me. I grew a whole garden of potatoes without even trying. Okay? Your art looks like a potato. They didn't even say it nicely. They're like, it looks like a potato. It was like so matter-of-factly that I'm like... I feel offended, but I feel like I shouldn't be because I feel like they're just making an observation. You know when you can't tell if something is like a... When it's a backhanded compliment and you're like, Hey? Spuds are great. I love potatoes. It's okay, the best buds are spuds. You're right. Hold on, I keep telling you guys stories. It sounds like I'm in therapy now instead of Nathan Jones. Okay, I'm not gonna be the potato person. But I also don't want to recommend him sharing his art because that's also scary. And I feel like he needs to build his confidence. He's gonna build up your confidence. You share with others. It's a small group. I don't think he's gonna do well in a public setting, but would it be better to share your art online? Yeah. No, you just get a new hobby then. Of course I'm gonna get. You probably were very good. So is it better to just give him another hobby? I can't believe you just said that to me. Hey! Wait, that wasn't even nice. Now I feel bad. Am I late? You're late for therapy. Don't worry, Nathan Jones is ahead of you. He can book you in afterwards. Wait, should I bully him now? No. We're leading him towards the path of otakuism. Or gamerism. Either works. We just think he needs an online presence. He could also become a VTuber. Double down! The truth hurts, so you need to hear it. We can talk about something else if you need to. I understand it's difficult. Let's take a breath. The truth hurts, so you need to hear it. Yeah. You need a new hobby that doesn't depend on what others think. Why do you care? Why are you caring about what other people care about? Why does your art rely and your impression of your own art rely on others' validation? You should rely on something that's more valid. Like ranking in a game. Why care what other people think? Only care if you can beat them or not. Rely on stats! Who needs feelings? That's why I'm a gamer! Validation is overrated. Make people mad. Like rising above. Rise above! Bronze, hopefully. Otherwise, you're below average. I heard that bronze is average, by the way. Rage against society. Okay, we're trying to... You have to remember one of our main goals is to make sure he doesn't get worse. Because he's wearing the mask so people notice him and it gets attention. So we don't want him to go crazy with the attention and seek more attention. Because that's how you get streakers and stuff. Like your potato, yeah. See, I didn't care about what the potato person said, and now I draw for my own satisfaction, and that's why no one ever sees my art. For the better? For the better? You just lost him. I didn't lose him. Oh! I did! I don't need this. I'm getting out of here. No, come back! Sometimes you have people who are not scheduled right at your door. You can invite them inside for a session. Wait, so do we actually have to do this seriously? I mean, I was serious the whole time. Never been more serious. I think everyone should become a gamer. Hey, don't look at me like that. I'll catch you on the rift. If you're even in my elo. Got him. Can I tell you some? Oh wait, who showed up? Can you see? Ah! It is called a waiting room for a reason. You wait in the room. Maybe she's just bad at following instructions. Season. You guys are gonna. Guys, we have a new client. I wonder who this is gonna be. You'll understand why I'm laughing in a second. Yes, come in. My notes say that she has seasonal depression. I think we can help this person very seriously. Is she a content creator? I don't know. Are they? We found out what the hashtag exclamation therapy means. They seem troubled. I knew Twitch was lying. I don't have 100% male viewership. Okay. What a familiar name. I can't put my finger in it. Must be a old school YouTuber. I used to watch a lot of YouTuber back in the day. Okay. I feel so terrible every winter, like the darkness just swallows me whole. Oh. Wow. Northern Hemisphere folks must have it bad. Oh, especially you get seasonal depression and Christmas depression. Because don't people have to be alone on like the holidays get depressed as well? This was in all like the movies that I watched. It's like a theme in the Christmas movie sometimes. I always forget that people have snowy Christmases. Well, I don't forget because like the Northern Hemisphere, you guys shove it down our throats. Like, oh, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, but like I never comprehended that it's an actual thing. It's like how you guys can't comprehend that, like down under we have barbecues on Christmas and we go to the beach. Linking both troubles in real life appearance and private therapy sessions. Finally enough trouble shared something like this about Christmas. Oh really? No way, what? Hang in there, trouble! Don't worry! I'll be here during Christmas, if that helps at all. Well, I also agree. Well, no, the cold is comfy though. I like the cold. Cause then you get to wear like a little like warm clothes and I like walking around with a blanket. It makes me seem... Okay, when I walk around with a blanket, like literally the comfy emote, I either feel like really cool because it feels like I'm like a noble. You know how they wear like those like capes? I love capes. Gosh, capes are so cool. And then other times I feel really small because why a blanket's so heavy after a while. Anyway, have you noticed any patterns in when these feelings start each year? Every winter? Are you even listening? That sounds really difficult and I want to help you through this. Everyone gets sad sometimes. Stop being so dramatic about the weather. No. I get depressed when there's no sun, so I can't judge you for getting depressed when it's winter. Sunday's my birthday. Happy birthday! Oh, we're Delta running then. I hope you have a good day. Yeah, have fun. Don't worry. YouTube has VODs. Yeah. I guess I'm scared to admit how bad it really gets sometimes. Oh. You're probably just making excuses for being lazy during winter. No, I feel like winter's the best time to be lazy. I drink so much hot chocolates in winter. Oh, okay, see you on Sunday then. I wish you a happy birthday then as well. Let's explore some concrete strategies to help you manage these winter months. You can buy those lights, yeah. Your feelings are valid and we can work through this together safely. Oh, why would you imply that it wasn't safe? She seems totally sane. No. I don't like implying the word safely there. I'm reading in between the lines. 2. I have strategies. I can fix your problems. To be fair, I've been told that I think too much like, not like a girl. Because I always try and fix problems when people rant to me. The lack of sunlight makes everything harder, even getting out of bed. Do you think the sunlight affects your mood, energy or your mood more? Have you considered trying light therapy? You can buy the lamps or vitamin D supplements. I consider it every year. Maybe you should just move somewhere sunny instead of complaining constantly. No. Even then, you kind of adapt to it because Australia gets a lot of sun, but even then, it gets flat. Look at my face again, please say that I look like I'm on crack. No? No? Well, I don't know what people who are on crack look like. Don't they have bad teeth? I haven't seen her smile, so I don't know. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Light therapy or vitamin D supplements. Does vitamin D actually matter? I hear that a lot of people have vitamin D deficiencies, but I've never really like considered it. I've heard about light therapy, but never really looked into it seriously. So you're saying you lack the willpower to function like normal people? Let's create a plan to address your energy levels first thing. Your insight about the energy and mood connection is really helpful progress. Well, she didn't say that yet, so we can't say that. Will they know that we didn't say that? LA. So step 1, buy the light! I'm pretty sure it's like $50, $40. Yes, having a concrete plan makes things feel more manageable now. Yeah, little baby steps. She's not smiling with teeth. I think I can actually try some of these things before winter hits. Wait, winter hasn't even hit yet? Wow. Wait, you said that you had low energy. What? I mean, you seem pretty managed and proactive and high energy then if you're out here before winter hits. Now she's selling me stuff? Yeah! Use my affiliate link! How do they work? Forward slash the maid? No. Put in coupon code. You know what would help your seasonal depression? Getting some merch at Ryoshi forward slash Lillian the maid. Yeah! Oh, maybe I should ask Ryoshi to to design a light therapy lamp. Except it also has my face on it, so it's like the bat symbol. You guys can just like get light therapy and also just see my face constantly. Would that be super useful in the winter? Go hug Lillian now. Yeah! That sounds awesome. Wow. Someone get me on Shark Tank. My name's Lillian and I'm here asking for a $1 million investment in for a 10%. I don't remember how this works. I've never watched an episode. Lillian thinks stress balls? No! I don't want to get squished! We can make Rumi stress balls. We can make Bob stress balls. Lillian has plushies. How do I know we don't? 10 million for 15. 10 million? Million what? That's a lot. I don't think lights cost that much to make, right? I actually don't know what type of lights these light therapies are. Is it just like an orange light? I do know that there's like a bunch of people that are like opting out of like white lights because they say that cool lighting is bad for you. But I feel like that's just blue lighting mumbo jumbo. Like I for one play games in full lighting because RGBs hurt my brain. 1 million pennies! Hope's priceless if you think about it. Oh, I should sell you Hope. Pandora box. I guess it's Lillian's box because no, wait. Pandora's who's Pandora? Oh, Pandora's the person who got given the box and then opened it, right? So no, yeah. Hope was in the box apart in addition to every other atrocity in the world. I saw that one flashing RGBs, I think it's gonna induce seizures. Yeah. I was at a concert recently-ish. And one of the things I remember was it was great. But then I also was like, it was really flashy at one point in time. And I was like, oh boy. Oh boy, my brain. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's like sometimes we play games and I'm like, I don't think that I need... And I see the epilepsy warnings. And I feel like uncomfortable by it, but I don't think I would like... That's my fear. What happens if... Can you just get epilepsy? It really wants to be added to the total value of Australia, and the market of every country would crash. I don't understand how economics works. But stonks are up. Okay, I think stonks are down, but Lily and stonks are up. I'm proud of your willingness to try and I'll be here supporting you. Don't expect miracles. Last well this week and we'll build on your progress next session. Oh yeah. I'll see you next week for this, so I can take more of your money, yeah? I appreciate your help and I'll keep you updated on my progress. Thank you, Trouble. I believe in you, Trouble. See you next week. Real man! Hook, line, and sinker! Okay, I saw them in the videos. They make like the popping sound for somehow by like using their cheeks, and I tried to do it and that was not a popping sound. Like it was like a plunk sound. How do they do it? The voice actors do it. Maybe my cheeks are built different. You know what I mean? They like pull their cheeks or something and then it makes a plunk sound. Anyway, imagine there was a plunk sound there. Ah! No more random clients. Okay, time to end the day. Back to the elevator. A hard day's work. A good Monday. A good grind. $500 in the bank. 1 day of work. That is really good. How do I use the elevator? Oh. Time to go home. Patience 3. Oh. Anyway. Ignore that. 100% success rate. He'll be back. He doesn't realize that our advice will change his worldview. His worldview is too small. Must expand worldview. Back to my office. Time to start the day. Oh, let's see this painting. This looks... America. Those trees are really giving America. It's giving Yellowstone. It's giving that yellow national park that Yogi Bear lives in. I should have taken psychology and marketing degree. What? That sounds boring. No, I like psychology articles. I read psychology articles every once in a while. I feel like psychology is one of those things that if you had to like actually study it, it would be a drag. What is the point of this? It feels like one of those like ink drawings where you're like, what do you see? That is a flower, wisteria. No, that's not wisteria. A similar flower. Watercolor with a news cup. Icky. That is not London Bridge, because London Bridge is not red. Is this San Francisco Bridge? Outside! Oh yeah, I remember because it was in the background of the Wild Verbal animated film. I learned a lot from animated films. Is that a book called Gruesome Men? How to Grow Super Trees. Novels. Suspicious. Ah! Serial killer books in the office. Wow, you guys have issues. Let's see. Let's go with Chronic academic pressure. We'll squeeze you in at the end of the day, just so you have more time. Less anxiety to finish the session in time, you know? Cause I care like that. Alright. Oh, gotta start my day. Come on in, guys. Oh! $4,000! I can't hire employees. Welcome! Welcome, Alex! Come in! Oh, let me get that for you. Come in! Yes. Take a seat. Now, how may I assist you with your chronic lying? Wow, that kerfluffle. But hoo. Wow, that's not really great for privacy. I lie about everything and I don't know how to stop. That seems like a very serious chronic lying. Wait, is it called chronic? Isn't it the official term impulsive lying? If you don't know how to stop? That's some interesting facial hair. That's a really rare combination. Green eyes? Isn't green eyes super rare? Lied about that too. Oh no, it's that. That's that story. That one story is like, one of us can only tell the truth, and one of us only tells lies. How? Can you figure out? I don't remember the solution to the puzzle. I just remember you're supposed to shoot one of them. It takes courage to admit that. Thank you for being honest with me. What situations tend to trigger your lying the most? You're being ridiculous. Everyone lies sometimes. Okay. It takes courage to admit that. Thank you for being honest with me. Because you would never lie to me, Alex, right? Which Alex is the truther? Is that guy dead? Exactly. You know which one I'm talking about, Echo. I want to change, but I'm scared people will hate the real me. You don't trust others. I feel like everything can just go down to you have bad experiences with people. I feel like if people just stopped interacting with each other, it would be great. You only need to interact with VTubers like me. There you go. Solid dragon wisdom right there. Don't interact with other humans. Only interact with dragons. Me and Shu. If you want to see both of us, we did a cover together. How do we know he isn't lying right now? Yeah, but what would he be lying around? Is that not the reason? What other reasons would you be to lie? Are you scared that people will hate you, or are you scared to be the real you? Oh wait, that's the same thing. Or are you scared of trauma? Well, it's the same thing. I feel like it'll just come. This sounds legit. I'm not trust this. Stop whining and just tell the truth. Your fear is valid, but authenticity builds real connections. Think you really needed to hear that from someone. You're welcome. That's why I tell you guys random stories and embarrass myself online. Not because I'm an oversharer. It's because, honestly, can you mess up more than I do? If you ever feel embarrassed because you tripped or made a mistake, just remember, I spent half a day stuck in a rubbish bin before. It was a recycling bin. And see, could I ever be more clumsy or pitiful than Lillian? And the answer is, I doubt it. If you ever question, who would care? Remember, I care. That's easy, just good to live. I'm tired of lying to myself anymore. I want to be a ballerina. You can still be a ballerina. It actually, ballerinaing has a real shortage of people who can lift, who can do the lifts. That's in cheerleading. I feel like it's one of those sports where they really need guys. If you're a girl, I'm sorry, that is a very saturated market. Two lies make a truth. Yes. Then getting binned by society is the reason why. Why do you have No, I was not bitten by society. I was bitten by myself. And boxes. That's why you shouldn't recycle, folks. Mask gives me anxiety. Yeah. I lied to my boss yesterday about why I was late again. Why were you late? I feel like if you weren't late, you wouldn't lie. I'm actually pretty on time a lot of times. I'm either... Oh, shit, that's a lie. I'm either around maximum 15 minutes late. Or I'm always like 30 minutes early. There's no in between. Because I feel like I always realize when I have to leave 30 minutes before. And it's like A or B situations where I'm like, I could either do this other task that might not take... That shouldn't take that long. And risk being late, and it always ends up being late. Or I can just be there 30 minutes early. And I lose that gamble a lot. Why do you think you chose to lie in that moment? Well, I feel like lying to your boss about why you're being late is a pretty understandable lie, right? You get fired over that. Of course you did. You always take the easy way out. Tomorrow, try to be honest about one small thing. Nah, I feel like if you had to lie, that's the most valid lie that you could do. I say, as someone who works in what's a black company, Maroon Company. Why did you choose to lie in that particular moment? Everybody lied to getting late. Yeah, exactly. Like my vest, am I a bartender at some fancy hotel? True. Maybe a flight attendant? I feel like you can't be late to your job as a flight attendant though. Maybe a security guard. Do bartenders wear that? I feel like... Do they? I don't know. I don't drink. I don't really pay attention to bartenders. Got it. Tell her that's how much earlier than the actual time, so her late is actually early. Either that or then I'm gonna be 1 hour early, and then what I'm gonna do? What am I gonna do then? I was afraid of being judged or losing my job completely. That is a valid fear. Fear of judgment is powerful, but it's holding you back. Okay, are you completely ignoring how valid this person is being? Just my alarm clock a little and going beep boo beep boo. Oh, wait, isn't that a thing? My alarm, I actually don't use an alarm sound. Mine's will vibrate only. Because I have a pretty good schedule now, and I don't sleep very much. Ah, I know that that's a thing though. I have sound packs of Friends. I think like there was like one trend for a while that people recording alarm clocks. I remember there used to be like used to be a trend in like Korea as well. What's the worst realistic outcome if you had told the truth? The guy said losing his job. Alex, you're so valid for that. So you're a coward who can't face consequences. Well, I feel like, yeah, I mean, it is his fault being late, but like, everyone's late at least once, no? Soon we will get Sleepy Coffee Drinker Lillian. Oh, that is already me. Oh, that's me in every morning stream. Well, technically, I'm a little bit more tired than normal. So I think this is not full peak. Because I'm normally a night owl, so my night streams are a lot more different than morning streams. I'm more chill in the morning. Telling me he's a weenie? You're a weenie! Face the consequences of your own actions! Simply don't be late! Learn... Well, if you keep avoiding stuff, I feel like at least come to terms with you were late, so maybe try not to be late and so you don't have to lie. But also, I hope you don't continue having to lie. Okay. Come to terms with the decisions and realize this one was okay. Maybe a warning, but probably not immediate termination. Yes. I'm ready to start making some real change. I don't think I gave you any advice, but I'm glad. You're smiling. So yeah, the conclusion to that was You don't need to lie to... You can lie. Well, I just don't like lying, to be fair. Just don't lie. Simply tell truth and come to terms with the consequences of your actions. Or just plan. Fivehead. You made him affirm that his worst fear is overthinking? Yeah, and that he's only lying to avoid things that probably won't happen. So it's a defensive mechanism. Oh! I didn't think about that. I just need to come to terms with my own weakness. Yeah, just get good. You're on the right path. Keep going. Thank you. I appreciate your support so much. I am very supportive, ain't I? They can't blackmail if you're always honest. Oh. The only other mail that I'm scared of, other than blackmail, is chainmail. Those are freaky. And I don't mean like the cool armor one. I love that type of chainmail. I want to make chainmail one day. I'm talking about the scary, send this to 5 people, you will die at midnight ones. Ugh. Ugh, trauma. Trauma. Okay. Thanks for the 200 bucks. Next person. Who was it? Echo! I don't know what you're studying. That was a weird look. Sorry! Lost myself there for a second. That was on purpose. I was just leaving you some time to think by yourself. Marinate with your thoughts as a true academic, right? I don't know what happened, but I'm happy, I guess. Yay! I'm glad, Alex. Mission accomplished, eh? Roomies are here for you. Alright, Echo. Locking, guys. Academics. I remember academic pressure. I don't, because I have a very good memory, and that's all you really need. But you know, not everyone can have a dragon memory. I actually taught my class in a subject, and then I dropped it. To do theater! Until they dragged me back. I can't handle all this pressure from school anymore. It's crushing me. So I didn't think you need a door tutorial. No, that door is gaslighting you. Believe me! Believe me! We'll see how brave you are when you when you show up in my books, Howard. You're being ridiculous. Everyone deals with school stress. That sounds really overwhelming, and I want to help you through this. What specifically about school is creating the most pressure for you right now? I feel like 2. Wait, no one thinks 2 is a good answer? We're setting up the room. We're inviting Echo to share more about their experiences. I feel like 3 narrows the conversation path too much, no? I guess it's getting to the point. Okay. You know what? I agree with you guys then. Could to become a dragon VTuber? No! Dragon VTubers, all the Dragon VTubers I know are very smart. Sample size 2, but that's a good that's some good statistics. Bullying children is fun. We ain't messing around. Okay, we'll go with 3 then. What specifically about school is creating the most pressure for you right now, Echo? Well, mostly it's the constant exams and my parents expecting perfect grades. Yeah, okay. Understandable. Have you tried talking to your parents about their expectations lately? That's pathetic. Other students handle way more than you do. No, I feel that doesn't invalidate their feelings. The pressure from exams and parents sounds incredibly stressful to you. For you, yes. Your feelings are valid! I feel like one thing you guys gotta understand is I am a big believer in everyone has valid feelings. I guess I'm just scared I'll disappoint everyone if I fail. Ah, yes. Fear of failure. That means your self-importance is external rather than internal right now. I would call my Dragon VTuber favorites dumb, neurodivergent, maybe we prefer neurospicy. Is this game reading my thoughts or what? In that case, it means you're uniquely smart. Yeah, we're good at specific stuff. I personally am, well, I say introverted and shy, but I'm just bad with people. Humans are weird. I've come to the conclusion I'm not weird. All humans are just weird. Let's look at breaking down your workload into smaller, manageable pieces. Okay, so this is kind of like, should I try and make them understand that they should, that no matter what happens, as long as they are happy with themselves? No, that seems like a really long and hard path. Help them to break down the workload into smaller, manageable pieces. What am I, the tutor, the teacher? That seems like a teacher thing. Stop whining about disappointing people and just study harder? No. There is really only so much you can study. I remember getting bleeding noses all the time for studying too hard. Those fears are completely valid and many students feel this way too. Yes. Validate their feelings. Natural dragon reaction. Next is total world domination. Yosh! Yosh! Thank you. It helps knowing I'm not alone in feeling this way. Well, I feel like I've given you no solutions. But at least it's slightly less pressure. If the echo's feelings are validated from external, then I am an additional positive external. It's a boost! Positive boost, no? You wanted assurance more than how to. Yes! Even if your parents are disappointed in you, you could never disappoint me. Because I have no expectations ever. You're welcome. You know what I do expect you to? Support my cover! Sorry. I'm taking this self-promo thing a little seriously. Are VTubers a type of therapy? I feel like VTubers will fall under isekai, which falls under slice of life, which falls under escapism. Well, it depends on which creator you take, right? I feel like some VTubers are really real. And so it's not really escapism. Because then you'll have these like drama VTubers, which are a thing as well. That's definitely not escapism. I love how you show it after 7 months. My cover? What do you mean? My cover was only like last week. It was only last week. We work on the manage stress after. Gotta establish the valid feelings. Yeah, these baby steps. Drama VTubers, everything, yeah. Indeed they are. VTubers aren't DP therapy, just don't allow your issues to be replaced by socialism. Don't worry, I don't know how to be social. Okay, are you escaping from something on the demons? Eggy, the people who think I'm a demon! Cause I am not. These are dragon horns. Perhaps a cat? I love cats. Wait, why would I escape from cats? I love cats. We can't escape Lily, she has our socks. Well, only one of them, maybe. I don't know what the other one is. Worst part is I study constantly, but I still feel unprepared. I was talking about this with a friend the other day because she's going on holiday soon. And I was like, oh, are you excited? Well, I didn't ask this because I related to her feelings. But we had a conversation with a third person. And this third person was like, oh, girl A, are you excited about your trip? And girl A was like, no, I'm still really stressed about the trip. And I was like, I relate. Because when I'm planning something, or like events as well, I always am nervous until the last second, until like I can't do anything which happens on trips, but I feel like when events, I'm like... I'm working on things as the event goes on. I did a really cool relay, visual novel relay on YouTube. You can see the playlist for it on my channel. But that one... Yeah, I was drawing and working and improving and like troubleshooting the program while the event was going on, so I guess that doesn't count. But for trips at least. Until I know I can't do anything else, I don't feel satisfied. Which I think is also not a very healthy thing to do. With exams, I think I studied until I realized, oh, I've already memorized all my notes, so I can't prepare for something I don't know. Or I don't have notes for. You know? I feel like I pretend I'm like a RPG traveler when preparing for trips. You know there's like a trend on TikTok where supposedly a lot of girls, cause Apothecary Diaries was one of like the most trending animes recently, right? There's one song where it's like daily life of Mao Mao or something. Well, it's the song that plays when she's just doing her like duties, right? And people have been like pretending they're like they're a court maid and playing it in the background, and I'm like, I relate so hard to that. That's such a vibe. I would do that. It's like how I play like cafe ambience and ASMR vlogs every once in a while because I like the vibes of it. It's hard to figure out effort to outcome ratio without lots of experience. Yeah. No, I like to put my best in whenever, no matter what. Which is also bad because when it's in combination with my inability to say no to cool things, because that means I'm like always putting 110% over something. That's called overachieving, and which is not a good thing either. Do you think perfectionism might be making you feel nothing is enough? What study methods are you currently using to prepare for? Once again, I am not a teacher. Why would I know anything about study methods? Maybe you're just not smart enough for your current classes? No! I don't like number one exactly, but it's the best option. Because I don't think it's perfectionism, and that's a jump. Feeling unprepared can also be other stuff as well. Because you gotta remember, they're getting a lot of pressure, so that's implying or doubling down on the fact that it is pressure from parents equals perfectionism equals study stress, right? Yo. Alright. Maybe you're right. I do expect myself to be perfect always. Perfectionism is just an excuse of being afraid of hard work? No, it's completely the opposite. Where do you think this need for perfection originally came from? We know the parents. Recognizing that pattern is a important first step towards managing it. Yes, I don't want you to start blaming your parents for everything, Echo. Thank you for helping me see that about myself. Because you can't change your parents or your situation, so you should try and understand why and deal with that. Once again, school isn't everything. Your internal validation is important as well. This session helped me understand myself better. Thank you. You are welcome. You made real progress today. You should feel proud of yourself. Validation. Internal validation. Yourself matters. I really appreciate your support. See you next session. Echo is saved! Huzzah! We are a hero! But you can develop unhealthy toxic relationships with them. Hey. We're not counseling. Isn't that a different thing altogether? Next! Why, hello, Yogurt. Social anxiety. That is something I'm very familiar with. Come on in. Come on in. Hoodie, like the fit. I appreciate it. We're working out here changed. Look at me, changing lives. Proving everyone... humanity, one human at a time. Why so angry? No! Yogurt's just anxious. No need to be anxious, just a slow moment. Little me defensive. What are you hiding? Okay. I can't go to parties anymore. Everyone stares and judges me constantly. No, we're hearing them out. We're a therapist. Close body language. Maybe you just have RBF like me, and that's why everyone thinks you're angry and no one approaches you. Have you considered smiling? Have you considered having life in your eyes? Have you considered... Hear me out. Have you considered inner joy? Let's practice one small social interaction you could try this week. What evidence do you have that people are actually judging you? Everyone stares at you. Sounds like you're quite the celebrity. You guys... Oh wait, we have a completely even split! Hey, tiebreaker. Anyone? Tiebreaker? While I hydrate. My cheek muscles literally won't allow me to smile. I'm cursed. No! Curses your cheek muscles! That's not good. You should exercise them more. You have to improve the muscles. Otherwise, that's too much. Is it Botox? Is it Botox the one that like stops your muscles from working or something? Just like put on a mask. Hey, have you met our good friend? Was it Nathan? I don't remember his name. The horse guy, yeah. Oh, neighbor? What evidence do you have that people are actually judging you? I feel like this is so confrontational. For someone who has social anxiety, isn't it too confrontational? We'll see. I guess I don't have proof, but it feels so real. I don't want to validate these feelings. Okay, I take back what I said about everyone's feelings are valid. Everyone's feelings exist. Not all of them are valid. So you admit it, you just make it up all in your head. Keep a journal checking when people actually respond negatively versus positively. Oh yeah, write down your pros and cons. No, but what happens if he's actually just like a really mean person? Like, what happens if this person's like bumping into people? In the street or something, or like ramming into people, and then they're like, why does everyone hate me, you know? When people are delusional. Does Lillian own any Labubu? I do not own any Labubu. I think our Labubu ugly. This is the toughest one yet, Yogurt. Wow, really giving us a brain trainer. A brain confuzzled. Everything feels so confrontational! I'm just not a very confrontational dragon. Don't judge by looks. I'm sorry! Hey, I was the one that suggested maybe it's just RBF. Maybe they just look angry constantly, and that's why they keep getting misunderstood. But I feel like looks and stuff is not a good indication, right? Okay, you guys are going with journal. Keep a journal tracking when people actually respond negatively versus positively. Last week I had a panic attack. Just ordering coffee. What thoughts were going through your mind right before the panic started? Over coffee, the barista doesn't even remember you 5 seconds later. I actually tell myself that when I'm about to get really nervous. I gaslight myself into thinking. Because I get nervous that people are judging me. And then I'm like, no, they'll judge you even more if you start crying in public. And then it goes away. Ha ha! I'm a functioning member of society. Next time, try focusing on your breathing before you order anything. It's like how does someone so shy and introverted become a theater kid? I gaslight myself into it. Alright. Oh, wait, 2 or 3. What thoughts were going through your mind right before? I think getting to the crux of it is better. I feel like focus on your breathing is such a cop out. It's like one of those people who say just get better. Have you tried not being sad? breathing technique. What thoughts are going through your mind right before the panic started? I thought everyone was watching me fail and laughing inside their head. Those thoughts aren't facts. Okay, we need Tim to come to this conclusion by himself. Were other customers actually looking at you or focused on themselves? Actually, most people weren't looking at me. I was looking at them. So that makes you the creep! Sorry. I forget this is yogurt and not a random. So that means you were overthinking things, no? I think I understand my anxiety patterns a little better now. Use the insight to challenge your thoughts when anxiety strikes again. That was a really good one. Understanding it doesn't mean you'll actually change it. Wait, hold up. That's not very... Oh, he's finally smiling! Making some progress! That awareness is the first step towards managing your anxious responses. I like the phrasing for 1. Yeah, 3 seems too professional. I'll work on it. See you next session with my progress. See you next session, Yogurt. Yay! I'm happy for you! Can you bring me a coffee next time? I really love coffee. I was just gonna say my coffee order is a cappuccino with 2 sugars. Or an iced coffee, because they always come with ice cream. But you know, that's fine. I didn't want coffee anyway. Who needs coffee? Oh, it's alright. I'm sure I have some sachets around. Alright, gotta check for any pop-up clients. Well, good for the day. Clock it out! Yogurt hurt my feelings. Now I need therapy. Okay! Job well done, team! Team effort. Pats on the backs all round. Start exiting. Okay, this is the final day we can fit in. Let's see how many people we can help today. I'm feeling in a very generous mood. Lucky for you guys. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, we have 2 clients today. Existential crisis. I'm really good at mood swings. Perfect. Start. Time to go. Hi. Come on in. My 9 a.m. appointment. Welcome, Kenzie Harper with an existential crisis. The game ignores me. Maybe you're just coming up later. Well, I think it only can come sometimes, right? We gotta spread it out. Alright, Kenzie, looking guys, existential crisis. I'm great at this. I cry all the time over pufferfish. Whenever our guests will come back, or if we need to use the command again, I assume that they'll just come back. I think they're just in the game now, no? I feel like nothing I do matters and life has no real purpose. It doesn't. It doesn't. It really doesn't. What specific moment triggered these feelings about purpose and meaning? Did you also watch a drag path edit? Oh no, not another midlife crisis in the making. Let's start by identifying one small meaningful action you can take today. Okay, that's skipping. No! That's you're trying to solve the issue, but they don't know what the issue is. What specific moment triggered these feelings? Maybe it started when I realized my routine felt completely empty. So yeah, life is what you make out of it. So she just needs some more fulfilling stuff to do. Oh, my go-to. Have you considered a hobby? I'm a little bit of an expert at hobbies. Try adding one new activity to your routine this week. Recognizing that emptiness is actually an important first step forward. Sounds like you need a hobby more than a therapist. No! I need the business. Okay, 2 or 1. Should I try and... New activity can also mean hobby. But should I prompt her to try and make the decision herself? She realized the problem. Yeah, your routine is empty. Maybe you should try adding one new activity to your routine this week. Well, setting clear goals is good for you, especially if you're feeling listless. I wake up every day wondering why I'm even going through the motions. What's one activity that made you feel alive in the past? Going through motions, how very robot of you. Beep bop. I love robots. Maybe you should make a robot. Have you watched the Robot Olympics? I love it. It's so good. This pattern suggests you're disconnected from your core values. I'm gonna be real. I know everyone has core values because it was in Inside Out 2. But if you ask me what my core values are, I wouldn't know. I don't know. I think lying is bad. What would be my and I know that dragons are cool. Those are the two main core values of Lily and the Maid. Okay, what's one activity that you made you feel alive in the past? Please don't be super expensive and something that you can't do on a regular. I used to love painting, but I haven't picked up a brush in years. Another artist! No pain, no gain. Yeah, that used to be my life motto, but it no longer is. It's not a great motto. Reconnecting with painting could help you rediscover meaning and purpose. True. Buy paint supplies today and commit to 1 hour this weekend. Okay, I don't want to command her to do anything. Use our painting as dedication to giving up. Why am I getting triggered by this? Like, I'm getting spite. You know how I said that I am very much fueled by spite? Why am I getting spited? Why am I getting... Ooh! Ooh! Why am I getting tilted by this game? Alright. Oh, I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna draw during this break. Ooh! Ooh! Tell her to draw and show us how it works. No cuts, no glory. Ooh, I'm getting tilted. Reconnecting with painting could help you rediscover meaning and purpose. Good job, 67% of you guys. That actually makes sense. Maybe art could bring back something back. Yes. I'm willing to try though if it still feels overwhelming. Hey, but weren't you saying your whole life feels underwhelming? Do you want to be underwhelmed or overwhelmed? Pick a side! Remember that summer art piece? I will track that down, but yes, I kind of want to redraw the whole thing at this point, though. My art has improved so much since last year, early this year. I'm going to try it. Take it one day at a time and report back next week. You made real progress there. Take it one day at a time and report back next week. Why? Because why do you need to think about your entire life when it's just one day at a time? I will. Thanks for giving me something concrete to work with. You're welcome. I think that went splendidly. I would buy Lily's unfinished painting from the Purpose Tree. It's still unfinished. It's because I really want to restart it, but I still haven't gotten the chance to because it's oil painting. But we painted it like it's too see-through. It's okay. We should do a painting for charity. You know what? There's a thing that I don't know what it's called, but Australia has this like charity thing where they hire different people to do like pet portraits, and you basically pay, I think it's like $5 or something, and you get a portrait from some random person. I really wanted to do that for volunteering one day. And you raise money for them. You sound so cute, but I never figured out how to sign up. And then I get nervous. What happens if like no one likes it? I should do a charity thing one day. Okay. Next, Cameron Sedeno has mood swings. Oh, I'm scared. Okay, we gotta pay attention to how he feels, because if he gets all mood swinging on us, that's gonna be a awkward situation. Could come in. I hope you're in one of your good moods. Hop over the seat. If Imagine you're coming in with like a real issue and you just see your therapist bunny hop over the chair. Alright! Can I confess I sit cross-legged on chairs a lot? Get comfortable. Alright, how can I help you? Key taser already. Don't worry, I know martial arts. I want to give you money. I don't want to give it to charity. What about both? I think we have an unscheduled patient after this one. Oh, I did see someone walk in. Was it this guy? I kind of just zoned out everyone that walks past in the background. Alright, how can I help you? My mood swings are completely out of control, ruining my life. Guy seems like he's seen some stuff. So you're basically just riding an emotional roller coaster all day? What situations typically happen right before your mood changes? Let's start tracking your moods daily to identify patterns and triggers. I feel like this should happen later in on the conversation, right? What situations typically happen right before your mood changes? Yes. I'm not really sure what causes them, to be honest. Okay. Most people know what bothers them without needing a therapist. You can solve this yourself. You don't need professional help. Don't give me your money. No, I'm fine. I don't need a job. Jobs are for the weak. Let's try recording your daily activities to see what emerges. Sometimes I find that suddenly I feel rage or deep sadness. How long do these mood episodes typically last for you? Sometimes just minutes, other times they last for several hours. So he'll be going through several different mood swings in a day. Ooh. Do you notice any physical sensations before the mood changes? Oh yeah, that's a thing. Variability is actually helpful information for us to explore. Okay, no, that sounds like I don't know what I'm doing and I need more information. Which I do, but you shouldn't tell people that. Keep them guessing. I know everything. Just assume I know everything. Do you notice any physical sensations? Yes, I often feel tension in my chest before. Maybe you have hypertension. Is that a thing? Maybe you have blood pressure issues. Was that fresh graduate for? I think that's my experience levels. And how much I can charge. Cha-ching, cha-ching. This conversation has been really helpful for me today. I don't think we covered anything. Remember to check those physical sensations we discussed? I'll definitely do that. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, see you next week, Cameron. High blood pressure does... Is it like a health issue? High blood pressure... Isn't it caused by mood swings though? Or like getting stressed? Maybe they're just stressed and they just... Why don't they wait in the waiting room? Two! I think Royalty Hunter was here first. Narcissism? Come wait in the... Wait, does she get upset because she has to wait in the week? Jesus! Okay, come in, Royalty Hunter. That is... Is that your real name? Is that your real name? This feels very much like when you find out they're celebrities. Names aren't their actual real names. That's Pop Ross. My therapist Ark is coming, guys. I'll tell you people what to do for money. No, you help them understand their feelings. I'm not telling anyone what to do. That's called being bossy. Nobody appreciates how much I do or recognizes my overused talents. Yeah, no one understands how absolutely talented I am. Do you know how much stuff I can do, but I don't? What makes you certain your talents should be more widely recognized? Stop whining about not getting enough attention all the time. That sounds really frustrating when your efforts go unnoticed by each other. So we either have to, like, feed into the narcissism or question it right off the bat? I don't know. I feel like most narcissists know that they're narcissists. at a certain point. Oh, I was watching this guy's series of videos and it was really interesting because he was a narcissist and he was talking about how like he really likes interacting with like what's it? Neurodivergent people, because normally their whole personality is about impressing others and they fake everything to be able to like based on social cues. But for neurodivergent people, they don't follow the same social cues, so a lot of times they feel more genuine around them because they experiment a lot more and they try a lot more stuff, and it's like kind of like a game to them that they can win, like a super hard difficulty level. Yeah, like really bad narcissism, the same levels of like sociopathism, right? I think, where it's like a lot of like fake interactions. Do you know I could do anything but I decide to slack off? I feel like that's just the fact, right? You can learn and try and be good at anything if you have enough resources, which has been made a lot more easier, but like if you have like stable internet connection or enough money, whatever. If you're sure what you're good at, you should double down on it. No, but then if you make one thing that you're good at your whole reason for living or existing and some sense of value, that's when you get like burnout. Everything in balance, guys. Everything in balance. I thought narcissists think that they're the center of the universe. Yeah, but then it's like very extreme social, like attention seeking, where they think they should deserve everything, and so they like change and make themselves in the way. It's like a cycle. It feeds, right? They get attention, so they think they deserve more attention, so they change stuff to get more attention, and then it keeps going. Would a girl like me if I give her sweets daily? Yes! I actually have done this to people. I Pavlov dogged them into liking me. Pavlov dog being the experiment where Pavlov rang a bell before he fed a dog every day, and then by the time he rang a bell, the dog would start salivating because he expected food. There's a few TikToks of people doing it actually. I don't think it's ethical, but it's something you could do. Positive reinforcement, yeah. Just very strong positive reinforcement. Okay. Everyone thinks we should feed into the narcissism. That sounds really frustrating when your efforts go unnoticed by others. I guess I just expected people would see it without me saying. Oh wait, maybe this isn't narcissism. Maybe she is valid. Maybe. Exit out. It's a case of want recognition while also working on internal validation. That's something we've talked about a lot today. You're being ridiculous if you think everyone owes you constant praise. Okay. She says that she's here for narcissism, but we don't know how bad her narcissism is. What specific steps could you take to communicate your needs more clearly? No, I feel like then you're just demanding people to acknowledge yourself, right? It's a case of want recognition while also working on internal validation. Thank you, I really needed to hear that right now. My partner, she smiled for a bit, then immediately got sad again. My partner says I never listen, I only talk about myself. Do you think their perception might contain some truth worth exploring? Try asking your partner 3 questions tonight before talking to you. Oh, that is a follow-up for that. Maybe your partner has a point if you can't shut up. Hey, we're talking quite a lot. Do you think your perception might contain their perception might contain some truth? What are your opinions? How does that make you feel? I suppose there could be some truth even if it's exaggerated. Interesting. Recognizing the possibility shows real courage and self-awareness. Even though little truth means you're pretty insufferable. Oh! If anyone ever calls me insufferable, I would crash out! What patterns do you notice in how others respond to you? No, we should validate. Internal validation. Too much validation? Okay, what patterns do you notice? Okay, I'll split between 1 and 2. Let's go with 2, like you guys think. That's actually a really helpful observation for me to consider. starting to see how my behavior affects my relationships negatively. You don't say. How I respond to other people? People care how I treat them? What? Slay! Maybe next time you actually listen instead of just performing insight, keep noticing these patterns will build on this next session. You're taking important first steps towards healthy relationships. That's implying her relationships aren't healthy. Yeah, come back. I feel like we need a good amount of sessions together. I'll definitely do that. Thank you for everything. You're welcome, royalty. Business! Tis all business. Next! Because I need to go bed soon. Better not be anyone else. We're closed! Alright. Hello, Jesus Loriana with trust issues. I appreciate that you trusted to come in and talk to me today. Avalanche Lillian was tricked by the Ratatouille to help him with cooking stress. I just can't trust anyone anymore, not after what happened. What do you think happened? Make your bets! What life-changing situation happened to Jesus that would, Oh wait, trust anyone? Were you backstabbed by a good friend? Jesus? Judas happened. Hold up, he could have just been cheated on. We don't know. Judas is canon in Therapy Simulator. What patterns do you notice in situations where you trust us? Okay, that's a horrible way to phrase that. I like that's true, but that phrasing is abysmal. Let's identify one small step you could take to start rebuilding trust. Okay, we don't know if that's valid yet. So you decided to give up on all humanity then. I hate all these options! What patterns do you notice in situations where your trust was broken? Well, that just feels like... Doesn't it feel like it's your fault for not noticing? Or maybe you did something that spurned on this situation. And then 2 just brushes us like, okay, that happened, now let's fix it. Yeah. You think 3, Sean? So you decided to give up on all humanity then? Oh, wait. No, I kind of see what you mean. 3 is like really exaggerated, but he's being very exaggerated. So maybe it'll like bring him down to earth. Maybe I do like 3. He said I can't trust anyone anymore. Anyone? Really anyone? You've given up? He has to see the bright side. I feel like he's like in a dark tunnel and he needs to see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Instead of saying, you gotta fix it, he's like, oh, I can't fix anything. Mindset shift. I see it. You guys see my vision, right? So if this goes really bad, it's not my fault, it's the game devs. That's not helpful. But I did not see my vision. The light! At the end of the tunnel! Me with a flashlight! God, ah! You're justified being an asset? No, I'm not! The other 2 are not very good options either, to be fair. You can trust Lillian, even your bank details. Yeah, what's your mother's maiden name? Go big or go home now, right? I apologize, that comment was inappropriate and unhelpful. Fine, I appreciate it. Let me... What is that face? You're right! Alright, let's continue. My partner lied about something important. I feel so betrayed. Partner? Howdy, partner. Do you think this connects to past experiences with dishonesty? Lying is bad, but dramatics aren't helping anyone. Have you been able to communicate how this betrayal affected you? I tried, but I just got defensive and shut down. Not one. Definitely not one. What would you want to say if you felt safe enough? Being defensive is natural when we're hurt and feeling violent. Okay. What would you want to say if you felt safe enough? Oh wait, that's not how I thought that would go. Oh, maybe 3 was the better option there. Your patient is Jesus? What did he see? He got betrayed. This is giving me a lot to think about, honestly. Glad we could work through this together today. I don't think we did really good, so I don't think I can say 2. Thank you, I'll see you next week. Oh, that could have gone worse, right guys? That could have been worse. I think the partner was joking. Once again, lying is bad, guys. I would never recommend lying. Okay. We'll continue this next time. Let's see who... We have a perfectionist and we have loneliness. Alright, we can leave them waiting. Because I need to go eat and then sleep. Because I did not eat enough, I think. Do you guys feel therapied? Do you feel educated? Do you guys feel better? What have we learned from... The lesson we learned today is, don't always seek external validation. You guys are valid in everything you feel. If you need therapy, come see me. I support Rumi's rights and Rumi's wrongs. I no longer tell lies, only truth is good. I am proud of you, Alex. Therapist is starving, you entitled narcissist. I certainly feel something. My mind feels lighter already. Yes, that is the brain cells dying. I'm stealing them. Yoink. I just got here and she's leaving as soon as I sat down. Don't worry. This is the end of your therapy session. I'll see you next week, Besh. I feel like I need a lap to sleep tonight. Oh, that means your mind is running and I left you with a lot to think about. Thinking is good for you. Very good for you, actually. Alright. Thanks guys for coming. I will raid into... I always try and raid into someone new. Oh, art, since this game seems to bully artists so much. Sure, let's raid into Jua. But stay tuned for you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. If it's not time, oyasumi. I'll see you guys on Twitch next week. Otherwise, I have a YouTube stream this weekend. We'll be continuing Deltarune. Yeah! See you guys! See you! I'll think about coming back. Oh, well, I already put your appointment in the books. So I'll see you there! I shall not leave. Please leave. I need to close off the office. Oh, my stomach growled. Did you guys hear that? Good night. See you. Good night, Alex. Bye, Trouble. Bye, Harry. Bye, Rugen. Bye, Vishri. Oh, wait. How do I say your name? Vishwai. Bye, Sean. Bye, Phantom. Have a good meal. Thank you, Harriet. See you guys. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Yasmi. Yes, otsu. Otsukare. Bye-bye. Good brain. Be nice to yourselves. Therapy Dragon out. Bye, man. Bye-bye. 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 Thank you again, Phantom. Okay, actually, go eat.